why doctors not testing that. I think it's partly for the reasons I said earlier, where they're used to thinking of the issue as an excess sugar thing. But I think a lot of it as well is dogma and doing things a certain way. But part of it is also practical. So like to test your blood sugar is so cheap. I mean, other than sipping your own urine, but you can just get from eBay or Amazon or whatever. You can get one, or probably even cheaper from Alibaba or one of these sites. You can get
AliExpress, yeah,
yeah,
exactly.
yeah. You can get one of these test kits, and you can do like 50 tests or 100 tests for like $10 or something like that. And you can just click, do a little thing, uh, blood drop. You put it on a little slide thing, but though it just kind of goes in then on its own, you don't even have to arrange it or anything. And then like 5 seconds later, it'll tell you the result. It's one of the no, it's the cheapest blood test that you can possibly do. It's the simplest blood test you can possibly do. It's the most easily available blood test you can possibly do. It's so simple. Now, if you contrast that to insulin, which I believe it requires some kind of radioactive isotope to do. It's kind of difficult and potentially dangerous because for that reason, and challenging for the lab operator, or the machine has to be very advanced to be able to do it correctly. And so the cost of that, varies obviously, but in Western countries, US, UK, places like that, it's about, $100 plus at least. So we're talking about like the difference between a 5 cent test, even less sometimes, versus $100 test. And so in the case of where there's nationalized healthcare, like in my country, it's like, do we want to do a 5 pence test that tells us everything's fine? Or do we want to do a £100 test that's, whatever, 10,000, 1,000 times the price, whatever it is. But it tells us there's a problem that we then have to address. Like, unfortunately, this is the way bureaucracies work. They would rather do something cheap and discover that there's no problem they have to deal with now than do something expensive and discover there is a problem that they should deal with now, because if you leave it, it's going to be a much bigger problem later.